Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to show you how I am going to prepare my soil for winter crops that we are going to grow. So in winter we grow the crops where verbena, petunia and such, uh, means these are cold weather loving plants. So according to our temperature we are suitable to plant this kind of plants in the winter. So for that what kind of potting mix I am using, so I'm just sharing it with you. And here we make potting mix of our own. So means where I stay we do not get ready-made potting mix, so I have to make it with the help of garden soil. But this year what I'm doing a kind of separate thing which I will not recommend at first. I will share later on after I gain my experience. So you will see such like this. I have already planted some of the pots, but this is not the potting mix that I'm going to prepare. The potting mix which I'm going to prepare is over there. So what I'm going to do is, up to certain level there will be that potting mix that I'm going to make, and over the on top of that about this much of the layer will be of soilless medium, because I do not want any kind of weeds in my garden. So what happens with the soil, there are some seeds of the weeds, and we get, particularly where I stay, we have n number of native weeds. So means maximum of my time goes weeding, and I do not want that thing much in my garden. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a good proportion of soil. If you want, you can just plant in this potting mix only. You do not have to make the topsoil, and I will not recommend you at first, because this is the first time I am doing it. I'm trying it. After I gain my experience, I will share with you later on. So but this layer where at the means the bottom layer, we have to make it perfectly rich in nutrients, such that because when the roots will go down, the roots of the plants will go down, they will suck in, they can suck in all the nutrients and good things that are available in the soil. So we need to make that available, because we are going to plant in containers where we are the only source of um, nutrients. Because on containers what happens, after a certain amount of time, all the good things, all the nutrients leaches out through the bottom hole. So we do not want that. So we need to, for that, to avoid that thing, what we need to do is, first of all we need to do organic things, because organic things react slowly. They slowly adds their nutrients to the soil. So this is the normal soil with a little bit amount of sand mixed in it. I will tell you the proportion later on, the what you need to do. So this is normal garden soil. And next what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add some cow dung compost, leaf compost and vermicompost, three kinds of compost. Along with that, what I'm going to add is wood ash and some organic growth booster that I have bought from Amazon, but that is totally optional, because that is also organic thing, organic growth booster, that is having something like poultry manure, humic fulvic acid, which you can go to your nursery, local nursery, you can just ask if they are having any of them. You can just buy it and add it, or you can even use zyme fertilizer, seaweed fertilizer, whatever organic fertilizer you are having, you can just use that, or you may totally skip it. Because I am using it because winter flowering plants are heavy feeders, maximum of the plants are heavy feeders, and the more you give them, the more they will perform. So before that, before starting, let me show you another plant, that is this plant. Now it is we are getting cold, up to 18 degrees Celsius. So this plant is having this kind of problem in the leaf. But see this plant, I have planted this much was the size. I have made a video in August, 29th August. I have made a video, you can watch to my channel of 29th August, where I have planted this tithonia along with 3 gomphrenias. So gomphrenias died already, although some remains are there, but they performed well. I have already trimmed maximum of them. And here is the tithonia plant, and you can see now it is almost 6 foot in height, and you can see the blooms, they are still blooming. I have cut an n number of flowers from them during the Durga Puja, whole Durga Puja season. I've cut flowers from them, but still they are going on performing, and I need that pot, so I'm just letting it be up to the point it is giving. After that, I will collect all the seed pods. You can see I'm leaving all the seed pods because during the summer I have a good plan of doing a tithonia garden. So let's come back to the topic. So here is the garden soil. Now I'm showing you all the things, just I'm adding and then I'm showing you. So I think you can see here I have 3 layers, 1, 2, 3. So I've used leaf compost, vermicompost, and then cow dung compost. So if you have any one of them or any two of them, any one is optional, but any one compost is a must. So what I am doing is, my soil is already containing a little bit amount of sand, so it is a good porous potting medium. So I'm just using 50% of that soil and 50% of this compost. But what you can do is, you can make a proportion of 40% garden soil, 40% organic compost, and 20% of sand. So that will make a very fine potting mix like this. This is a wet soil, you can see, but still it is how much porous it is. Just you can see this. So we are looking for this consistency. So now my work is to mix everything over here, and let's see what happens then, how it looks like. And sorry, I forgot to mention that the dust that I have used over on this potting mix, that is the mixture I have already made, that is of organic growth booster and wood ash, that I have already told. And another thing I forgot to mention, very sorry, that is I have added another thing that is mixed in it only, that is 1%, that is having neem oil cake. So neem oil cake is an important thing, because if you do not want any kind of fungus or pests in your soil, so you can add that neem oil. That will prevent that, and it will also act as a good fertilizer as well. So I think now you can see how the consistency of the soil changed. You can see how much porous the soil is, and this is what we are looking for. So I think it is a very nice soil, very porous and full of nutrients that a plant will require. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this in a container, and I'm going to store it. And as I have told you, this is the perfect potting mix for planting any plant. So that step what I have told you, that over that soilless medium, that is totally optional. It is not at all important, but I'm going to show you that I'm going to plant one plant in this soil. So let me just grab a pot. So this is a quick prep, means quick planting. So I have a pot over here with a drainage hole over here. I have a broken piece. I'm just going to cover it with slightly. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just giving us at first a layer of this soil, a very small layer at first. Next what I'm going to do is these are some dried flowers, so I'm just giving a layer of this because I'm going to plant a seedling. So by the day that the seedling will grow its roots, and by the time the roots reach this level, this layer, this will be turned into compost. So, and it will also act as a good drainage thing. So now I'm going to just add a good amount of this potting mixture. And I'm going to plant one salvia plant in it. So I bought a seedling of this is a seedling of salvia from a nursery, and we get this kind of plants over here and in this cute little pots. But another tip I'm going to give you, that is, never ever pull this plant out from this pot. What you need to do, either break this pot or tap this pot with any object like this. It will separate the soil from the wall of the pots, and you will get your plant. You can see. So now just I'm going to make a hole, put it in the center and backfill it, and my plant is planted and it's all set. So now I'm just going to water it. I'm not going to show that because it will be all messy if I water now. So I hope you like this video, and if you, I hope you understand what I meant by using another top layer, because like this, let me show you. In this rose plants, what I have done, up to this much layer, up to this much layer, it is a very old pot, so it is breaking. So up to this much layer, it is having normal that potting mix. But after that, this one is a soilless medium, which is having coco peat, perlite, and a mixture that I will share. I will always, obviously I am going to make a video of this thing, because if I find it successful, so I hope to see that update you have to subscribe to my channel. And what to say, if you have any comments regarding this thing, because this is the stable potting mix for each and every plant that I plant. If you are, because it is having all the nutrients that a plant require, that a plant will require. It is having nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, the main three ingredients. So I'm not going in detail about the ingredients now, because otherwise the video will be too long. Already it is 16 minutes. So it is having all the nutrients, and I can assure you that your plants will be happy. And the proof of this, that the plants will be happy, is all the plants that I am having, including this tithonia. I have never expected this tithonia to grow this big. So I hope you like this video. Give it a like if you like it, and as I've already told, subscribe to my channel to see more updates on all other plants. And okay, thanks a lot for watching.